This is for you, Grandpa. Hey, what's your deal, shiny fella? Can't you hear I'm rehearsing over here? Topeka, Topeka, Topeka. Bodega, bodega, bodega. Topeka, Topeka, Topeka. Bodega, bodega, bodega. Understatement of the year right there, fella. Settle down there, pretty baby. You're just jealous that Volt didn't offer you a spot on the show. Huh. Well, what would your act even be? Well, what is it then, Mr. Shiny? Oh, shucks. That's a great talent. I always liked looking at you, Amir. Does it make the audience disappear? Yeah, keep laughing. We both know you're too much of a coward to actually set foot on that stage. I'll see you there. Hey, not my fault I'm the only one here who's got star quality, baby. I'm as happy as a clam in butter sauce. Without my new best friend, I'd be at a loss. My love has changed my whole demeanor. Why's my old hound dog gnawing on my femur? Hey now. Ooh. Darling, you're as sweet as honeysuckle and fine as cream gravy. We got a bond stronger than the grout in my tiles. Whoa! You're worse than the rust corroding my nozzle, I reckon. Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash. I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on this shower of mine. I keep my faucets free of stain and grind. I scrub the grout from the tiles between the lines. I be a color. Oh, slide. That was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself. You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait. There must be some kind of way crowd here. I'll sell the shampoo to the soap. Hey, there's too much a conditioner. I can't get no scalp relief. And then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I'll learn it a cappella for you. It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow. I always appreciate feedback from other artists. You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it. Whoa. Not Johnny Splash. I've come up with an entirely new act. I'm the artist formerly known as Rinse. Quiet, you! I'm singing. Purple train, purple train. I only wanna see you swirling in my purple train. Man, even I know this one ain't working. It's because nothing rhymes with purple, that's why. And the acoustics in here are awful. I need to perform in a moist and humid environment. I was promised autotune. I'll be back, though, and I got lots of new personas for you. Kalina Turner, In Sync, and even Lufa Rigno. My love, my sweet-smelling darling. I think my, singing days might be behind me. What do you think? I don't know. I appreciate you coming to my shows, though. I've noticed every time, but I also know a wince when I see one. I'll just serenade you privately. Softly. Gently. Sweetly. Oh, Jiminy. You're right. I'm better suited for the financial world, methinks. Stocks, bonds, and pie charts. Here comes Johnny. And, thanks for the advice, you pretty thing. Hunka, wet hot love. Hunka, wet hot love. Hunka. Oh, hey. Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself a mighty wet. You bet your biscuits. Ain't nothing getting past you, I reckon. Modest, huh? Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Modesty's what separates us from the animals. Well, with maybe the exception of the mighty possum. Possums being the most modest creature in the animal kingdom. Reckon I can't really weigh in on the modesty of squirrels. Being a shower, I don't engage with them on the regular. If you don't believe me, look it up. Not here, though. Reading and water don't mix, I reckon. And a mighty fine sense of humor about you, too. It's maybe the best quality a person can possess. Right up there with calf roping. Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, And I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika. Or maybe you're more of a cayenne. Ooh, spicy. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Sweet. Ooh, that's sweet. Like nectar straight from the honeysuckle. Unless you ingest a whole spoonful, of course. But you can't fool Johnny Splash. Not 3 times, anyway. Not again. No, sir. Listen, Mama. Can't hate on a classic. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out. Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash, and I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer. I'm just trying to do my old great-granddaddy proud. It was a septic tank, 1,000-gallon, double compartment, polyethylene, through and through. No fooling. Ain't that the truth? Now don't that sound like a hilariously sardonic send-up to our crazy modern world? But being a shower, I don't understand the reference. Here's what I reckon I do know, though. It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. Truth be told, it can get kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying? Too late. The spigot's wide open. Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time? To experience something new and exciting? To meet someone famous or important? See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs in no bathrooms, you know what I'm saying? That's probably my fault. My dialect can be ripe thick sometimes. Thicker than a syrupy stack of southern-esque allusions. Let me, try that again. Well, ain't that the truth, huh? Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here? Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my days sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower? Very close. But no, absolutely not. But I reckon you'd be mighty clean, huh? Oh, that's positively accurate. It takes the average person 12 minutes. As your shower, I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power. And God. I mean... Listen, I ain't looking to quarrel or nothing. But have you ever heard of time blindness? Now, I ain't in no position to formally diagnose you. Personally, I failed out of med school. Twice. But you might want to consider getting yourself a professional opinion. That's what I'm here for. Uh-huh. All right. I don't reckon I know you well enough to get into that right now. Oh! Pretty brave for you to be so sacrilegious. I should probably be offended. But honestly, I kind of like your boldness. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water-spraying, shampoo-foaming, washcloth-scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is? Oh, I feel you there, muchacho. Or muchacha. But I don't want to assume. But the answer is, well, get ready to have your mind blown, darling. Whoa! Hey! 2, 3, 4, carry the 12. I'm not so sure about that. According to my studies, it's 1,440 minutes, which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day. Well, I get why you might be inclined to say that, but honestly, it's worse than a dead skunk in a wedding chapel on the 4th of July, which is really bad, in case that weren't clear. It's gosh darn terrible is what it is. Listen, pal. When it's your turn to complain, I look forward to hearing all about your personal issues. But right now, I'm the one monologuing, baby. And here's my beef. See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling. No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel? You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing, Mama. Maybe a little. But here's the real issue. No, I reckon I complain exactly the appropriate amount for a shower. But getting back to my point, it makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield, like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true. Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud? I appreciate that, but do you ever feel like you were destined for something more? Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. There just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip, and that's all there is to it. Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob. Now, I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you. So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition. Huh? Conditioner? Oh, lordy now. That's a humdinger of a shower pun. Come back and visit me again tomorrow. Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before. Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues. Seriously. And the grout needs replacing too. Heck, I ain't got time for that. Gorgeous. You came back. What a surprise. I reckon I didn't think you would. Well, that you did. I can see your word is your bond. A much stronger bond than the grout in my tiles, evidently. Well, don't you know how to make a shower feel special? Destiny is funny that way, ain't it? Anyway, I'm just so glad to see that smiling face again. Makes me happy as a clam in butter sauce. Hey, simmer down now. You're getting me steamier by the minute. Oh, it's you. Based on our previous conversating, wasn't sure you would be coming around these parts again. You need to use the toilet or something? That's so. No fooling? Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot. That's right. I did make you that promise. Okay. But first, a question for you. You're not a big-time record producer, are you? Oh! You got yourself a mighty fine sense of humor there, gorgeous. You tickle my funny bone like my old hound dog Duke was gnawing right on it. I like that. Your sense of humor, I mean. I don't like it much when Duke's gnawing on my bones. Those scars don't heal. Oh! You got yourself a mighty fine sense of humor there, gorgeous. You tickle my funny bone like my old hound dog Duke was gnawing right on it. I like that. Your sense of humor, I mean. I don't like it much when Duke's gnawing on my bones. Those scars don't heal. Oh! You got yourself a mighty fine sense of humor there, gorgeous. You tickle my funny bone like my old hound dog Duke was gnawing right on it. I like that. Your sense of humor, I mean. I don't like it much when Duke's gnawing on my bones. Those scars don't heal. I see. I'm just sorry you're not a big-time record producer, too. Then I'd be sweet on you, no question. Well, now, fixation seems a mite bit harsh, but that's a legitimate question. Oh, heck no. It'd just be the maraschino cherry on top of the hot fudge sundae, darling. Well, of course. He's my own hound dog. I'd give him my left femur if it'd make him happy. And I'd give you my right femur if you were a big-time record producer. Look, that's besides the point here. See, I was just asking whether you were a producer, because I was thinking about our conversation the other day. About dreams and all. And I've decided I ain't gonna be a shower much longer. Oh, where to even begin? Oh, hey, ho. Okay, maybe slow down there, partner. I'm allowed to disparage showers because I am one. It's not really appropriate for you to. Understand? That's a great question, which I'll answer after I recite this little speech I prepared. Don't get me wrong or nothing. Being a shower's an honest way to earn a living. My pappy was a shower. My grandpappy was a shower. Heck, my old hound dog Duke, well, I reckon he's a shower too. Got me some mighty fine memories of being a shower, most of them involving sundry drain cleaning products and the way they make me feel inside. But it just ain't my true calling, you understand? Do you know what my real passion is, gorgeous? Very close, ravishing, and perceptive. I like that. My dream, the raison d'etre of my humble existence on this crazy spinning marble, is to be a professional singer. Wow. I ain't never told anyone that before. Does it surprise you? That's so. Well, you learn something new and fascinating every day. Well, if that didn't surprise you, maybe this will. Well, it's the truth. Well, sure, maybe the aspiration is commonplace, but know what ain't commonplace? My passion and dedication. See, ever since I was a little baby spigot back in Nashville, rocking on my mama's knee, all I ever wanted on this great green earth was to be a superstar, like my heroes, Elvis Parsley, Lady Wawa, and Chris Barron. And ever since then, I've practiced whenever I can. Watched every video tutorial there is. But there's just one problem. We can talk about that later. My pressing issue is this. That ain't particularly important right now. What is important is my problem. It's mighty embarrassing. But my problem is, I'm just too gosh dang insecure. I want to share my love of music with the whole wide world. I want to be recognized for my talents. But every time I think about putting myself out there, I just fall to pieces. Well, I suppose something a little like this. Oh, you have no idea. I'm a mess. My palms get sweaty. My hands won't stop shaking. How can I be ready when my heart beats racing? Ooh, wow. That's actually pretty dang good. You don't have any waterproof paper on you by any chance, do you, gorgeous? You know what? That's a great point. Huh. I never thought about it that way. But you're right. Well, I don't want to go making promises I'm not sure I can keep. But in your own way, you've definitely encouraged me. My pappy, grandpappy, and old hound dog Duke sacrificed too much for me to throw away my dreams just 'cause I'm a little afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of failing? Heck, folks gotta deal with much scarier things than that all the time. Like spiders. And PFAs in the water supply. Oh, man. My old hound dog Duke, you say? What did he sacrifice, you say? He spent years working the night shift as a therapy dog to earn enough cash for me to cut my first demo. Long hours with no overtime or benefits. But he never complained. No, sir. He's a hero. Well, of course you can't see him. He ain't here right now. He had to take a day job to pay for the transportation to get to his night job. Duke's a real trooper, I'll tell you what. So, we really can't let all he sacrificed be in vain. Oh, absolutely. At a later date. Maybe next month? Right now we gotta focus on the task before us. He sure is. Ain't you, Dukey? What's that you say, Duke? You think Gorgeous here is gonna help me make my dreams come true? You're one astutely observant puppy, Duke. I absolutely agree. Gorgeous, meeting you has truly been the kick in the pants I needed for a long old time. Insecurities, go kick rocks. It's time for Johnny Splash to make his big, splash. Oh, absolutely. It's time to finally get out of this humdrum shower life and go full steam ahead. First, let me just send a message to my boss and tell him I quit. And that his hairstyle can suck eggs. You're 34 now, Daryl. Time for an adult haircut. Daryl? He's my boss. What's that you say? Lord, I'm just an ordinary shower working for a living. I don't know nothing about fans. And fiction. That kind of vernacular goes way over this showerhead. But just you wait. One day I will have my own fan club. Now let me just tab a few more shower tile letters on my loofah pad. Heck yeah! You might say I ignited a real ring of fire. Too late! I already told Daryl this was all your idea. And sent! Woo! I'm so dang nervous. Heck, my hands are all a-shaking. But it feels swell, you know. Real swell. Though, that may just be the adrenaline talking. Either way, now it's done. And it's time for step 2. Record my audition for American Maestro. It's America's #1 reality TV show. I'm surprised you ain't never heard of it. It's been streaming on Valdivian Plus for like 100 seasons at this point. Oh, I hear you, darling. This modern computer world can be right overwhelming. What with all the satellites and keyed boards and whatnot. But you really gotta check out American Maestro. True, most of their programming is cheap, generic, forgettable trash. But American Maestro is something special. It's a singing competition series where the best future pop stars of America duke it out, vocally speaking, for the chance to be crowned America's Maestro. You're exposed to an audience of millions, and the winner receives a big old recording contract with Valdivian Records. It's always been my dream to compete, and hopefully, to win. Can I count on your help? Amazing! I'm just so gosh dang excited. All right. I'm gonna go get rehearsing and get started on my application. Can you meet me back here tomorrow to record my audition? After all, you're my inspiration. See you tomorrow, Gorgeous. Hunka, hunka, where hello. Hunka, hunka, where hello. Well, hey there, Gorgeous. I'm so glad you're back. I've got some incredible news. Something even better. Actually, I'm probably gonna need even more help. Here's why. I reckon you'll change your tune after I tell you what's happened. I hope we can spend more time today being supportive of each other, and a little less time poking fun at my dreams. I really appreciate that, because I got some amazing news to share. Well, maybe not anything. For instance, energy can't be created or destroyed, according to the law of conservation of energy. But I did get some news that makes me feel like some crazy things are actually possible. That's fair. But I'm gonna choose to be optimistic. So, after you left the other day, I went ahead and submitted an audition tape to the American Maestro casting directors. I know we were supposed to do that together and whatnot, but I was just too darn excited to wait. And you ain't never gonna guess what happened. Even better. They absolutely loved it. In fact, they loved it so dang much that they want me to be on the show. Ain't that as fine as cream gravy? I know. Your support is my secret weapon. Heck yeah, real darn fine. They said I would be, and I quote, absolutely perfect for the show. And Fontana, she's one of the executive producers or something like that, said I'm exactly what they've been looking for. Can you believe that? Exactly what they've been looking for. I feel like a catfish in a fresh mud hole. Ain't it though? Me too. Well, maybe not that speechless. Listen to me rambling on at 1,000 miles an hour. Oh, well, I won't hold it against you. It's natural to be a little jealous of something so darn cool. And you know what's crazy? Before you came along, I'd almost given up all hope. I'd resigned myself to a life of watching rust corrode my nozzle and hair clog my drain. Real depressing, dismal stuff. But after all these years of hoping and praying, my dream is finally gonna come true. Johnny Splash, I'm gonna be on American Maestro. But first, I need your help. Perfect! Now, this first performance is obviously a big old deal. It's the cattle call episode. So I still need to impress the judges enough to ensure I don't get eliminated right off the bat. So, I want to make sure everything about my performance is as clean as a hound's tooth. I was thinking maybe I could sing a few bars for you, and you could give me some pointers on how to improve. Amazing! You're the best! You're probably just as good as any vocal coach. I promise. I'll try not to take up too much of your precious time. So, I was thinking of leading with this tune. It was an old favorite of my mama's and an old favorite of mine. And I hope you'll like it too. It goes a little something like this. Soap sauce a swirling as I scrub away the dirt. Steam rising high as I like to flirt. Droplets dancing on my skin so smooth. In the shower of loving, I can't help but groove. I'm a shower in my feeling good so grand. Singing in the shower with my soap hand. Oh, baby, you're gonna let me shine. I'm a shower man, you're gonna make me mine. Well, what do you think? Wait, you didn't like it? I can't believe this. You know what I think. I think you're just jealous. Well, now you're just trying to be hurtful. How dare you? I can't believe I didn't see it before. But you made it crystal clear. Now that the world also acknowledges my talents, you're just afraid you're not going to be special to me anymore. And I can understand being insecure. But I can't forgive you trying to clip my wings just when I'm starting to fly. I thought you were different. But now I can see you're no better than Duke, my old hound dog, who also said my notes were flat. But Duke lacks the cognitive ability to appreciate my talent. And apparently so do you. Duke says a lot of things. They're just usually not this hurtful. Enough! I don't have time to keep rehashing this with you. I'm on in less than an hour. They're letting me perform via video conference, 'cause I'm a shower and I couldn't come into the studio. Obviously. Also, I couldn't find a suitable pet hotel for Duke's very specific dietary restrictions. There were a lot of issues. Boy, you are just real intent on breaking my heart, aren't you? Look, I better go. I'm sorry things had to end this way. I really did like you. And you changed me in ways I never thought possible. And I'll forever be grateful for the contributions you've made to my personal growth. But you do that for me. All right. You're right. I am being way too dramatic. Like a possum playing dead. I didn't mean all that, and I'm sorry for overreacting. This just means so much to me, and the pressure to succeed is so dang overwhelming. Maybe we both just need some time apart to calm down and think things through. How about this? I gotta go get ready now, but in a few days my episode is gonna air. Why don't you come back over then? We can share some bourbon, and we'll watch the episode together. Just you and me, and maybe Duke. I promise you won't want to miss it. Oh, that's sweet, sweet music to my ears. Can't wait to see you again, gorgeous. Hunka, where I love. Oh, you mean it? Oh, hot dog! I knew it was good. Here, I made a demo tape. It's one of the most important factors of hitting it big, and I want you to have my extra copy. That way you can listen anytime you like. We'll get to see just how great tomorrow. You and me. Me and you. I knew you'd be excited. Between you, me, and the radiator, I might have 2 to 8 more tapes if you want to keep coming back for more. See you next time. We'll see what great future awaits me. Stream, do I look like a fish to you? You came back. After the, way I behaved during our last date, I rightly didn't expect you would. Well, don't that just make my heart beat louder than a cock crowing at daybreak? Oh, you got more wisdom than my grandpappy had leaks. Well, I appreciate that. You're definitely a better shower than I, and I'm really glad you came back. Mostly 'cause I do need to apologize for how I acted. I was being childish and unfair. I was ornerier than a wet hen, and I really appreciate you being willing to give me another chance. Right. Friends. No subtlety there. Listen, I ain't never made anyone regretting nothing. Not counting, of course, when I convinced old Duke to be a bomb sniffer at the airport. For a bloodhound, he ain't got much of a sense of smell, which we were mighty distressed to find out later. Kaboom. But the government never could prove who dropped the ball. Well, I hope you're excited, 'cause they're about to air my first episode. It was such a wild and crazy experience. You want to hear about it? So, they kept me on hold for like 3 hours, which was kind of lame, but I was too excited to care. And then I finally got to meet the judges. Brittany H., Lil Slushy, and the big bad Gorp. It was so dang cool to see them all in person, you know? You watched them all on the screen for years, and then suddenly they're talking directly to you. So that was basically a dream come true. Oh, never. Not even Lil Slushy. Man, he really got to get out more. I know his entire catalog, and I'm a shower. Now, performing was obviously the hardest part. I was as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, let me tell you what. But when I thought the anxiety was just too much, I remembered how you believed in me. And I found the strength I needed to push on through. I mean every a single word. Iffy on me, huh? Well, just you wait till you witness this performance. Ain't nothing iffy about that. Oh, no, sir. Oh, hold on. The episode's starting. Oh, there I am. Oh, wow. Wow, me on American Maestro. If only my grandpapa could see me now. I mean, he probably couldn't have seen me on account of the cataracts and all. This is just so crazy. Look at me up there. Struggling. So dang hard hitting them high notes. Oop. And now the judges are evaluating my performance. Look at little Slushy doing his signature move. Good thing you're watching it with me, 'cause couldn't even describe it if I tried. Oh. Well, that's mighty peculiar. Well, looks like they put my performance in a montage of, I guess, joke performances. Like all the singers they think are so bad it's funny. Like they're making fun of me. But that can't be right. I know you just want to spare my feelings. But TV producers don't make no mistakes. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Why, don't that just stick in your throat like a hair on a biscuit? I guess you were right. I guess I wasn't ready for the big leagues. But now I've gone and made a gosh dang fool of myself in front of the whole wide world. Or at least the North American audience. I thought this would be a dream come true, but it's just a nightmare. I should have listened to you. No? Even though they're already making memes of me. Really unflattering ones. Like it's me on the video, but the sound of a dying baby orca. It's tough. I feel like my whole darn world's been turned inside out. Man, that ego of yours really inflates like a balloon, don't it? I still really love to sing, though. You know what? You're right. Maybe being a world-famous singer ain't in the cards for old Johnny Splash. Maybe that's a dream I gotta show some grace in letting go. But that don't mean I ever gotta stop singing. And it certainly don't mean I ever gotta stop loving it. Maybe in the end, it don't matter much if anybody else likes what you make, long as it makes you happy doing it. Well, thank you, gorgeous. Truly. Without your encouragement, I'd have spent all my life wondering and being afraid of ever actually taking a leap. But you showed me it's necessary to take the leap sometimes, especially when you're scared. And more importantly, you showed me that even if it don't work out, everything's still gonna be okay. Yes, sir, you made your point crystal clear. And you know what? I just had a great idea. I think I'm gonna try out for that house-wide talent show I've been hearing mutterings about. I think that sounds like the perfect venue to share my vocal stylings. Don't you think? Ain't it though? Why flounder against the pros when you can smoke the amateurs? I think so too. Yep, I hear you. Again, you definitely made your point. And you know what else? I'd like you to do the honor of accompanying me. And you know what else? I'd like you to do the honor of accompanying me. And I'd like you to wear my soggy old Letterman's jacket. 'Cause we're gonna be going steady from now on, baby. Oh, 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 oh. Johnny understands. Johnny's gonna have to understand. Because Johnny has too much respect for you to let love get in between us friends. As my trusted friend and confidant. Someone who'll always be there to remind me when my notes are too sharp or my ego's too big. I'm still gonna see you naked a bunch, though. Hope that's okay. 'Cause I'm a shower. In case that was unclear. 'Cause even though we clearly mix like oil and water, at least I know your feedback is gonna be honest as a preacher on Sunday. And the only way I'm ever gonna get any better is with someone pointing out my shortcomings, which you clearly cannot help yourself from doing. Heavens to Betsy, no! I really do value what a total dick you are. No fooling. Feedback like that usually costs a fortune, and you'll do it for free. Heck, that's a right symbiotic relationship. Considering how much you seem to hate my singing, and how you're now stuck giving me notes, I think we're square. Darling, we love each other very, very much, right? Well, Poopsie, I love you so much I got you a little gift. It's a free ticket to the very exclusive talent show at the Breaker Box this weekend. Oh, heck, I know it. And the amazing thing is, all you gotta do is buy 3 drinks and bring 3 friends. And all they gotta do is buy 5 drinks. Well, yeah, since they're your friends, they gotta buy 5. But all you gotta do is buy 3, 'cause you're my little honey bunch. These drinks are real good, though. Maybe even as good as my tunes. Oh, I see. This must be what they call a quickie. My singing's been going real good thanks to your support. I've even got the opportunity to study under the great Enrique Pipes. But, he's awful expensive. You wouldn't happen to have any money to pay for all the lessons, would you? You did, and that was awful generous of you. And I wouldn't normally ask again, but the darndest thing happened. All that money went right down the drain. I know you and I are not on the best of terms. But wouldn't you know it, an awful tragedy's occurred. My pipes have gone and gotten themselves all rusty. For you I understand this may mean my metaphorical singing pipes. But for me it means my actual pipes are rusting like Mama's pecan pie left out in the sun too long. You know how pecans can get all rusty? My mama was a terrible cook. Anywho, I can fix this malicious malady with your help. I'll put up a Go Plumb Me page. All I'm saying is that if you don't donate to my ever-so-serious cause, rusty pipes would kill my water pressure. And you know what happens then? I wish you did. Because I need some help. Say what who now? Minnie's the what who how now? A lot of splashes making a big puddle. I'm in, friend. Oh, but it isn't. Oh, but it isn't. Ever since I was a faucet, I thought the most important thing ever was to be a professional singer. But hearing you say this is possible sets my soul on fire. I give my hound dog Duke's left paw to see it. You got enough points in those peepers of yours to make it happen? No sweat, Daddy-O. I'll be here singing the blues. You're back. The points, the peepers, are they enough? You're playing me like some kind of fool. A hunk of wet hot love. Holy smokes. I sound as smooth as Amish apple butter, don't I? You're lying, child. When I was told my pipes were rusty, it must have been because I was physically made of pipes. Now I got a whole ding-dang uvula down there, which is way better than a spigot. Which reminds me, you might have a plumber check out those pipes. You filled me with a lot of rust over the years. I'm gonna get out there in the whole wide world and see if I can't make it as America's next big thing. Where's the nearest sock hop, baby? Oh boy. This'll be a first for old Johnny. Can't remember the last time I canoodled. This is so exciting. I'll even let you wear my Letterman's jacket, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna let you wear my Letterman's jacket. I'll be wearing these clothes. No, you wear my jacket. We'll sit nice on separate beds. Make love? I can't do that. The Hays Code forbids it. Why, it's only the best code since Morris. It strictly forbids any depiction of lovemaking on screen. Now you're thinking with that pretty head of yours. Issue. You're cute when you think. It's more than okay. It's morally righteous. Any old audition will do for Johnny. I got it all, baby. Wait, Mr. Narrator. What do you mean, impression? Who is this Elvis fella? I'm a Johnny Splash-style fella. And who the heck is Johnny Cash? I'm the king of kings. This one's for you, old Doogie. Oh, yeah. Mama's apple pie, mama's apple pie. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. It's Rebel. It's true, you know. I've seen it. Oh, they got you there. Oh, all right. Bravo.